Today we're gonna talk about trains! Don't think this rain's gonna let up. I think I might check out, they have a railway museum. Let's go see some trains. So here's the museum. I'm a pretty big fan of trains. I like steam-powered stuff. I think it's cool. That's where I'm from. And that's where I am now. This is what they use to survey the ground. This is the elevation that they had to deal with from the coast through the Rockies all the way to Manitoba. Ooh. This is called a come to me, go for me. It's essentially a railway bicycle. The way it works is you'd sit on the seat and you'd pump the handle back and forth, and that would make you move. They had to build snow sheds to stop the snow. Queen Elizabeth once sat on this seat. It's like the Fiat 500 of trains. I want it. In we go. Sure, these beds could tell some stories. It sucked to sleep there. You got the pooper right next to you. Now this is some VIP stuff. Check that out. Wow. Bet you could cook up some fancy stuff in here. It's like a big kitchen. It's a big kitchen. These train cars are massive. Can you imagine if the adventure truck was this big? Wow. Now this is what's up. This locomotive and the tender that's hooked up to it, loaded, ready to go, would weigh 317 tons. That's heavy. It's more than me. That's where the magic happened, where the torque is made. This is the control area. And talk about a small windshield. Damn. Down there is where you burn your coal. The hot part, the sweaty part. So what this says basically is that in order to tell the train crew what they needed to know, they would hold out a note and they would catch it as they went by with the train. Hey, guess what? Guess what? We were there. We went there. We went there. It was in the other video. And I hate shoveling the driveway. Damn! Alright, we're going upstairs. Alright, in the upstairs, there's actually finally something about the Chinese workers. It's kind of what I was waiting to see. There wasn't much downstairs. It says that the number of deaths isn't actually known because the Chinese workers, the deaths weren't recorded and registered. It's estimated that somewhere between 600 and 2,000 Chinese men died in the mountains, but there's no way of knowing. Also, the Chinese workers had to basically live in tents when they were working on the railroad, whereas the white Caucasian workers, they got to stay in cabins. It really should be more about the Chinese workers, as they were really the driving force that built the whole thing, and if it wasn't for their unfair wages, it probably wouldn't have been built at all. There's Revelstoke. And there's the adventure truck. Right there. Cool fact about trains and steam engines is steam engines are very, very efficient with the amount of torque that they produce, and that's why they were used up until into the 50s, and actually the last ones retired in the 60s. And what a lot of people don't know about modern trains is, yeah, they run on diesel, but the diesel engines don't actually power the trains. The diesel just makes electricity for an electric motor to do the torque, because electric makes a lot more torque than diesel. Everyday trains you see on the highway are actually hybrids, but they're not Priuses. No. Okay, outside there's a whole bunch more trains we can look at. Into the rain. Oh, we're going into the caboose. Ooh, this is old. So the caboose, this would be where the crew would have stayed. Kind of neat. And the little raised portion you see on all these old school cabooses was actually so that you could view the entire train, and that was important for safety reasons. You can view the back of the train. That's how you know if there was bandits chasing your train. And I believe that's the other train that we can look at. Oh, that one's closed. We're going back inside. Is it frowned upon for adults to play with this? Roll coal much? They have a train simulator. Let's give it a shot. To go from golden to field. Let's go a little faster. Yes. Yes. Going through a bridge. It's pretty quick. Maybe you should slow her down a little bit. Yes. Oh yeah, now we're cooking. Now we're cooking. Wildlife. More horn. Well, that was fun. Don't forget to put the brake on. Don't want her rolling away. There's a real one. This guy went everywhere. I did a project on him in grade 5. Cool fact about train wheels that you won't learn at the museum, but you can learn at the Museum of Karl. The wheels are actually tapered so that trains can turn corners. If the wheels were flat, the train wouldn't be able to turn. So, with a tapered wheel, what it does is it allows the train to kind of lean into the corners. Check this out, it's gonna blow your mind. See? Miniature boat. Miniature boat. Boom. Actual size. Some guy just walked past me when I did that and he looked at me like I was the stupidest person alive. Where's your head at? Where's your head at? That's gonna be it for this video. I hope you like learning about trains. If you like this video, give me a like, give me a subscribe. We're gonna get outside soon. It just hasn't stopped raining.